These are the 20 boxes that have all the stuff. You can look through stuff if you want,
Okay.
or whatever. All of them are, yeah, like I said, they all went into the boxes as I bought them. There's a few that still have the, most of them don't have the stickers on them.
Okay,
like
yeah.
The price tags, some do. I've got, there's certain series in these where the plastic yellow on it, so they're kind of mixed just because of age.
Okay, yeah.
So let me put these guys somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
That's how hard doing this. He gets so excited.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. What?
Basketball.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet out here. And he's got a basketball hoop, doesn't he? We get another house. You get your basketball hoop? Huh? A big one like that?
Why are you not waiting to go?
He's putting them in the house. He's putting the puppies in the house. They're just so excited.
Mama, how much do the guns in there?
No, those are his guns.
The toys.
Yeah? Oh, he's got them all labeled and nice and wow. Right, now come over here, out of the way, Daddy. Come on. You figured you feel okay since your belly, since you ate? Hmm? It's actually warm today, huh?
I look at another garage.
I know he's got 2 garages, doesn't he? Now don't touch. Yep, puppies went in the house. You might have enough room for your, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it
I
probably
think
should
it'll
be.
probably fit, but just in case, I'd rather have 2 cars than not
Yeah.
enough room.
No, I totally get that.
Let me see your puppets. Here, you got your alien too?
Alien puppet.
These are, I didn't have these on, these are all X-Files.
Oh, yeah.
If you're interested in those.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, my daddy's sitting.
I had used to have a huge collection of action figures, I was saying, but most everything burned up in the barn when it burned up in 2013.
Oh, that
I
stinks.
had NASCAR die casts, and I worked for NBC for NASCAR for the last 25 years.
Wow.
20 years.
Who was it you work for?
NBC.
Oh,
Well, I did the races for NASCAR.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to be, well, I'm still a NASCAR fan, but I used to be back in the day with Dale Jarrett and Dale Earnhardt and yeah, those were,
So I started, I'm actually a commercial director of photography and camera operator for doing, used to do national commercials and car commercials and
That's
things
cool.
like that. A lot of regional stuff.
Yeah.
And then just happened to get into doing the network stuff for NASCAR, so I was kind of juggling both for a long time.
Oh,
So
wow,
I
that's
just
pretty
retired this year.
Okay.
Oh,
In
congratulations.
the last year's season after 20 years of doing the network
Wow.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I started the NASCAR diecast collection because I had full access to the track and that type of stuff.
All right.
So, but a lot of stuff burned. Anything that wasn't in the house, which I had taken a whole bunch of stuff out to the barn to start
Cataloging it.
a little bit more. I already had them as a kind of a rough thing, and then it was all gone.
Oh, geez.
So I
That
had a whole
stinks.
bunch of Spawn and Todd Farrell and stuff too that all went up. And
Yeah, there are all kinds of boxes.
so
Yeah.
Well,
this is stuff that made it. So.
okay. Well,
So I did go through every single box, and because all the lists I had were pre-fire, so I had to go back through there and see exactly, because I used to have
They got bird, look,
all
they got
the
bird feeders like we do, see? They got, oh, look at the
big
bird.
vehicles and
Yeah.
all those dioramas and all that stuff, but that all went up. So I kind of went through and make sure everything that was on that list was there.
okay. You have a nice collection, that's for sure.
Look in the box.
And my whole thing for collecting was not for
See?
selling it for a lot of money.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got done. It was just that my enjoyment came from just actually
Look
collecting.
at this.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, what don't I have? What don't I have?
Oh, yeah. So, that way you can always say, yeah, I got that complete set, or
Yeah, so I have too many things like that.
No, we're not going to
that
talk about
I have
that.
in,
You look at them with Daddy,
in
okay?
various places that.
that's too cool. I have some, but not as not like what you have.
Do
For
you have a store or
No,
eBay, or you said eBay or what exactly?
no, I don't.
what stuff
I
you
wish
do?
I had a store. That'd be fun. But no, I usually just sell it on the sides. You know, they have that toy show that's here in Xenia. I do that every year.
Oh, do you?
So
Yeah, I was.
all right, as you can see, I bought a nice Star Wars collection here. It's the largest Star Wars collection I've ever purchased. It's not the largest collection I believe I've ever purchased, but at least since I started doing this recording and everything. I'm just going to highlight some of the ones I got because, like I said, I got 20 boxes. I can't go through every one of these. I try to pick out some highlights here. The first one I got is this nice Episode 1 Darth Maul with an additional battle droid. The guy, in his little list, he sent me a list of everything he had, and this was listed as a European release. It does say on the back that it was distributed over in the UK, but and there's a bunch of other listings on here as well on the back. So I don't know if it's an official UK release. If anybody knows anything about that, you can always leave it in the comments section. From what I can find out on this, the price range is probably about $15. I mean, it's not going to be a record breaker, but I mean, Darth Maul is usually always a very popular character, and people always sought out to find some that they don't have of. Now, one of the larger ones, which I thought was very cool, as for Episode 1 as well, is there's always a bigger fish with the Upa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly because Star Wars terminology I'm terrible with. With Qui-Gon Jinn. It's a very nice piece. It roughly goes about $20 as well. It's one of the more larger ones that I have in here. I don't have super huge vehicles, you know, Millennium Falcon Ranger or anything like that, but that was one of the more larger pieces that I thought was pretty cool because I haven't seen that one that shows very often. And when we go to the Power of the Force figures, we got a nice Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight from Return of the Jedi. Very nice cleaned card and everything on this one. They roughly go for about $17, almost $20. I mean, I probably put 20 on it and come down from that. Very nice looking figure. And of course you got also from the Power of the Force, everybody's favorite bounty hunter, Boba Fett, a very nice clean card. He'll go at least $15, $20 all the time. He's a very popular character, again, that is regularly sold quite often. Now, another figure that I haven't seen at shows. When I've been, walking around looking to see what everybody's got, and I thought this was a very unique and a kind of cool piece. This is Darth Vader with the Death Star clamshell, but it looks like his healing apparatus or whatever you see in one of the movies where it has a detachable top helmet, which was it's very cool. And I thought that was very unique, and this thing brings around $20. It's been the gifs. What I've seen is that these figures have been going about $20 a piece, and for the past, Power of the Force figures are usually $10, maybe $8 a pop. But with the growing trend, I've seen them being sold eBay wise. Is the trend's going up, or they're almost, at least from the ones I've checked so far. I mean, I got a nice collection to go through. They're starting to increase in price about maybe $15, $20, $10 maybe at the for a lesser common one. So it's very encouraging after I ended up buying this collection. Now we got two figures that basically go side by side here. We got a Luke Skywalker with the gunner turret from The New Hope, and also the Han version. They're very nice figures, and what is very interesting is, as I was looking at this, we do have duplicates, but there's something very different about these. As I dropped one in back in the box, is they're the same figures, but the markings are different. And so we'll pull the Han back up here, so you can see there's the one, and there's the other. Now, as you look on the back, this is the first version, and then the second version. There's a lot more text and everything. And this, I was looking at the bottom of it, this is a Canadian release. It's got French in it, everything like that. There was not a lot I can find on this one. I asked one of another toy guy that I'm friends with, Rob, who runs the Great Ohio Toy Show in Xenia. If you guys are ever interested in seeing that show, definitely look into that. I'll be there, so you can always come by and see me. And you couldn't find too much on it either. Being that it's foreign, definitely, obviously, this one is, just because of the different variants with the language and everything. I'll probably put an extra 10 on it just because there are probably not too many of those around here. Again, I haven't seen too many of them. You can always leave it in the comments section if anybody else has any additional info, but I wasn't seeing too many of the Canadian releases posted up on eBay. So, but the generic one usually goes for about 10-15 bucks. So, but yeah, that's basically just a very shy, brief overview of some of the things I got. I got a lot in here. Some of this stuff is going to be at the shows. I just got to pick and choose which ones to do. Like, again, I only got limited space, and this collection could almost take a whole space that I use. So if there's any questions, comments, or anything, leave them in the comments section. I'd like to hear from you guys that are into this. And also, like and subscribe and everything like that. And I'll see you in the next hunt.